Hi everyone, it's Nisha. So today I wanted to show you my mascara layering technique for longer, thicker, fuller lashes. First of all, if you've got really short, sparse, stubby lashes, this will work for you, but obviously it won't have the same impact. As we get older, our lashes are getting thinner and more sparse and shorter. It's just the natural way. I am quite lucky. I used to have beautiful lashes, really long, thick and curled. So I've never ever in my life used eyelash curler. But for a few years now, I've been using lash growth serums. And I use them all the time and they really help. So the one that I've used for years is the Physico. And remember, when you apply it on your top lashes, they come with like a eyeliner little brush. You just need tiny bit. Don't feel like you have to saturate that area. It needs minute bit. Because if you saturate that area, it will get into your eyes when you go to bed, because I usually do it at night, and you will wake up with your eyes quite sore. I also use, I swap and change. I just bought this one to try it, and this one works as well, the Revitalash. They are not cheap, but they last you forever. So if you first start using them, you have to use it every night. And I would say you will start seeing results after 4 or 5 weeks. I know it's a long time, but that's the cycle of your lash growth. So you have to really stick to it. And it's very quick. It's not like requires a lot of work. So stick to it, because after that, like now, I only use it when I remember. So I might do it 3 times a week. But when I started, I would do it every night for weeks. So that's the first thing. They are really worth investing in. They definitely work. Well, at least these two that I have work. So I would advise that. And even though I've got quite good lashes, I still use them. Because if I don't, my lashes, so the cycle of your lash growth is your lash will grow till it reaches optimum length, and then it falls out and the new one grows, and that happens. Obviously they don't all fall out at once. But as you get older, your lashes are weaker and they fall out before they reach their full length potential. So this just strengthens them and lets them grow to their full length. So that's how it works. So at some point while you're using these, like I sometimes get gaps because my lashes haven't been falling out, and then suddenly few of them will fall out at the same time. It is a bit annoying. It doesn't happen that often, but they quickly grow back. So the new one grows back. Right, so that's the lashes. I've put today like really light makeup on so you can see the mascara better. So I always use 2 mascaras. The first mascara is a mascara that is going to slightly coat your lashes with the mascara. It's going to separate your lashes and lengthen them. And it doesn't have to be lengthening mascara. Everything is really in the brush. And then the second brush is to deposit a bit more pigment, more mascara, to make your lashes thicker. So for the first mascara, the one that is like a undercoat, let's say it, needs to be one of these brushes that are plastic, quite short and very thickly packed, because that will grab onto every lash and really nicely brush through them. You don't want one that deposits a lot of mascara, has big thick bristles, because that will just clamp your lashes together and they will look even more sparse. So I will give you an example of few mascaras that are good as the first mascara. So you probably know now, for months I've been using very cheap Catrice Glam&doll Sculpt and Volume Mascara. So let me show you what I mean by the brush. Can you see the bristles are plastic, very short and quite tightly packed. Another good one is the Kevyn Acuoin, the Volume Mascara. Don't even think of those names, volume, lengthening, because to me, that doesn't work. How can that give you volume? Look at this. It's a tiny brush with very short bristles, tightly packed. And I'm using all these mascaras. I use this one the most, but I obviously have all the others and I like them as much. Another one is Delilah Intense Day to Night Mascara. Again, nice, short, tightly packed bristles. And there is another one that I've run out of, which is really good, is the Iconic London. I think it's called Triple Threat Mascara. I will put them all in the description box. Now for the second mascara, you need something with more of those like natural bristle brushes, a bit fatter, and one that deposits quite a bit of mascara, but not too wet, sort of thicker consistency, because if it's too wet, again, it will just clump your lashes together. So my very favorite, you already know this, is the Anastasia Lash Brag Mascara. And let me show you the brush of that. You see, so this one is not the plastic kind and it's much fatter. Again, it's good for it to be quite tightly packed because that will stop the clumping. And I mostly use this one, but another good one is the Mcgrath Fetish Eye Mascara as well. So let me just quickly show you the difference in the wands. So that would be your first mascara. You won't, hang on, I need to put my hand there for it to focus. Okay, so can you see at the top is your first mascara and at the bottom your second mascara. So I will use my usual, the Catrice and Anastasia. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Catrice mascara. So when you start using it, tilt your head back a bit, put the mascara right at the root of your lashes, wiggle it slightly as you're going up and sort of slightly close your eye at the same time. The closing of the eye is to create like a resistance of your lashes against the mascara, so all the hair goes really through it. Sorry in advance if I'm making funny faces, but it is impossible to apply mascara without making faces. But I will try to keep my face neutral. And I go over a few times. As you can see, this is not clumping my lashes, it's just depositing some mascara and just brushes through them. Move from outside of your eye to the inside. And then you can stop wiggling. Just make sure that they are brushed through. This was my second dip. And that's the first layer. I will do the bottom lashes later. Now I'm going to take the Anastasia mascara. Just wipe off this end here so it doesn't end up on your nose. And the same way that I've applied the first mascara, I'm doing it with this one. And I go over it 100 times, seems like it. I have to be very careful because I don't know if you can see, my lashes are so curled up that I end up sometimes with mascara on my lid. My lashes are not the best at the moment. I can see I've got new ones growing out here, so they must have been falling out. And this is making your lashes thicker. Now, if you feel that maybe they clumped a bit with this, go back to the first mascara and very gently just brush through them to separate them again. The bottom lashes, I sort of wiggle it, then I go down. I actually don't mind the bottom lashes to be clumped together a bit. It gives you that sort of doll eye look. I don't usually go over my bottom lashes with the second mascara. I just leave it like that. Okay, and that's the finished eye. So as you can see, I don't think they look too clumped, but they look longer and thicker and just frame your eyes really nicely. I think mascara is so important. Yes, so this is how I do it. Shall I do the other eye and I maybe try different mascara just to show you that these ones are good as well? So I will use as my first mascara the Delilah one, Intense Day and Night. I will use that as my first mascara. This one is a bit wetter. I actually don't think that these bristles are plastic. They are very short and tightly packed, so they are good, but not plastic. So, but as you can see, this one is doing a good job as well. And then I will use the Pat McGrath on the top of it. Both of these are a bit wetter, so be careful. You see, that one gives me exactly the same result. It's just that these two are a bit wetter. Sometimes also when you buy mascara for the first time, it's a bit wetter, but after you've opened it a few times and used it, they get a bit drier, and that's when they are at their best, I feel. Okay, my lovely, so that's how I do my lashes. This is my layering mascara technique. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please try it at home and let me know how you got on. Thank you so much for watching and stay fabulous. Bye.